Okay, everybody, welcome back to Astraea Love and to Enlightened Journeys. I'm here hopefully today to enlighten your journey, make your path a little bit sweeter, give you some confirmation on things that you already know or you think or you've suspected. All right, so please make sure that you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. This is a reading for the collective, so you need to use your best discernment. Feel free to take what resonates with you and leave what does not for the person that it is meant for. If you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. Or if you know muscle testing or resistance testing, that's two different ways to ask yes and no questions from your higher self and get an answer back so that you can know which part of the message is for you and which part of the message is for somebody else. You can ask additional questions and receive answers from your higher self while I'm doing the live reading. If you take any advice with you from this reading, please follow up with a professional in the field of that advice before applying said advice to your life. By watching my videos, you're agreeing that you have read what's in the legal disclaimer, that you agree to adhere by it, and that you take full responsibility for yourself in the way that you feel. I do not take responsibility for any other person other than myself. Okay. All right. Awesome. Welcome in everybody coming into the chat. So yeah, on this platform, I take responsibility for myself. I don't take responsibility for anybody else. So that means if you find something that resonates with you and you want to take that advice with you before you apply it to your, hi, Kiwi Kid, welcome in. You're totally forgiven. It's totally, I don't even know what you did, so you're fine. But yeah, so make sure that you're just responsible with the information. Know that not every message will be your message and not every message may resonate, but there's still a reason that you've drawn me into your reality. And so there's something for you to learn. All right. My readings are timeless and prophetic, and make sure that you're in a healthy space. Like, I'm glad that you took a shower. Yay. It's always good to be good. I'm so sorry if you feel like you always feel bad. I know what that's kind of like. It's like very frustrating. So we're going to do a reading today because, God was telling me that you guys need to ask for specific protection from against these people. So by watching my videos, you're into the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled, be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're going to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes shadow banning, gatekeeping, and copywriting my messages. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted. Don't steal the messages from God and the Holy Spirit. Okay, now we're going to do the prayer. I'm trying to summarize it so we can get this stuff done as fast as possible. So I ask that the Most High God come be with us now. Please return and block out all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. I ask now as I call upon your favor, Most High, to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on the earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. All right. And thank you, Jesus, for being so flippin' awesome and showing up, because that is some good news right there. All right, let's see. Who do you need protection from? Who are these people? So yeah, God's saying that a lot of you guys are experiencing warfare because you're not believing that God's going to protect you from something. Yes, ask for more protection in a specific way. Like if you know the name of a person, include that person's name. And you can say, God, I need protection from this person. Because Psalm 91 is going to get basically known and unknown, but the prayer only lasts for a while. I don't know if you guys noticed that. You have to keep saying the prayer and keep connecting with God. So it's like, if you know who your enemies are, or you can just say my enemies, I need protection for my enemies. And then if you know a specific way that you're being attacked, like let's say somebody's coming for your destiny or your finances, then you can pray over that part of your life and ask for more protection in those specific avenues, like love. And you can always throw in there too, God, if there's anything that I need to see or become aware of, please show me. So yeah, I feel like somebody's super unhappy, but I'm definitely liking, you guys being okay, you may feel like the air is still heavy. That's what I feel like. I have sage burning, and it feels like it usually makes it feel like the air is lighter, but the air feels really heavy. So I feel like this person, I don't know if they made some attempt at you at the dream state, but well, we'll just see. King of Wands. Okay, you guys could be in this King of Wands. Yeah, the air feels a little bit heavy. That's why I think more prayer, but then asking for specific protection, because somebody is like trying to put you in spiritual purgatory. And this person, I was getting this download about this person, and this person's a fool. Like, they are crazy. Their brain's not working right, and they need most likely a mental institution, at least a 3-day stay, so they can get put on some type of medicine to okay, this is what I'm saying. They're trying to extract this wisdom and knowledge out of your dream state. And so if you're making a calendar in your dream state, then somebody's coming in to ask about it. That's literally somebody trying to copy you. So yeah, I do feel like you guys are this King of Wands energy. I feel like you could be handsome. You could be in your 30s. You could be in your 40s. You don't have to be a male, but you still are very attractive, and you attract attention wherever you go, but in a good way. It's like you kind of bring the light into people's lives. So let's see what the thing is about you bringing the light into people's lives, is that you shine a light down on the shit that they're doing, basically. There you go. Awesome. Look at this. I swear, is it ever going to change? So somebody wanted to put you up as a sacrifice because you're attractive. I'm also looking at this lizard, and I feel like somebody has got a little lizard that's like a spirit companion. Or you may have some type of lizard as a spirit totem. So somebody finds you very attractive is what I'm getting. Very, very attractive. And that's a problem. Somebody's extremely jealous, envious, and they're afraid. I feel like this person attacks you. Okay, they attack you, but they don't. This is why if you did a return to sender, they tried to set something up so that their attack against you, like, they're basically asking for protection. Yeah. Yeah. Like, they were trying to send an attack out, and they're acting like them sending a psychic attack is protecting them. No, it's not. Them sending you a psychic attack is basically trying to bait you into sending that energy back, because then that person had tried to already set up that they needed protection from you. And it's like, oh, this is what I would call illegal protection. Okay. They're going into spirit whining and crying and pretending to be a victim and blaming you. And God is weighing everybody's hearts and sees what's actually going on. And so God's not going to allow this person to continually attack you. This person, if they really felt like you were a problem, they should have given you up to God. Yeah, they're cowards. They should have given you up to God, if they really felt like you were a problem. And then God would have looked at the situation, and this person would still feel, jealous and envious and greedy and shit like that. And they could have even said that, oh, they said something that made me want to kill myself. Okay, I'm sorry, but if you feel that way, pick up your phone and dial 988. Stop being so fucking lazy. You can call a suicide hotline for free. And I don't even think you have to have service on your phone to do that, you know? Yeah, the psyche, exactly. And you know that Psyche was a person in Greek mythology as well. Yeah, and what I'm getting is that they tried to trap you in some type of purgatory hell. This is what I was shown, where everybody's feet are shackled by like these blue shoes, and these blue shoes are like energetic, and so it's binding the feet. So they literally tried to send you to like the prison of the watchers or some shit. I'm not even kidding. Like there's some spiritual criminal or something, and the watchers aren't even in the prison anymore. It's just an empty space, but they keep trying to send you there in the dream state, and they keep trying to trap you. They're trying to sacrifice you. Again, this is all because you have something that they want, and they feel like you having spiritual abilities is a threat to their life. No, it's not. They're doing evil, right? Yeah, they could think you're a fallen angel, but most of the people on this planet are. Hi, welcome in, Kels the Ghost. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that you are being sabotaged. That's really shitty. That definitely aligns with this sacrifice card. Okay, so the first thing that I would check, let me just check really quick, Kels the Ghost. So Kels is going through some major sabotage. All right, so we're going to learn about sabotage. So what I was telling everybody is to be more specific with your prayers. If you have a certain avenue of your life, like this feels like the ultimate betrayal, if that makes sense. This definitely feels like the ultimate betrayal. That's what somebody's trying to do. So if you have a lot of people sabotaging you, it feels like this has to do with work, and it has to do with jealousy, and it has to do with envy. But remember when the last time we talked, when that crazy bitch was at your house? Like when she came into your house with the Ouija board, she left something there. Whatever that presence is that's in your house, I feel it around you right now. And it's basically trying to put you in this position. Yeah, blue shackle shoes, exactly. I feel like somebody's trying to stop your feet from moving forward, if that makes sense. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. So yeah, a cleansing needs to be done over the house, and a prayer needs to be done over the house. I would start, like I was saying, asking God for protection in the different avenues of your life, because when we do Psalm 91, it's a general protection, but it doesn't go into finances, and doesn't go into career, and doesn't go into love life. So I feel like if you include God, I need protection in my love life, and then asking God to reveal what's going on, because it could be one of two things. It could be a Saturn's return. Is it a Saturn's return for him? No, this is not a Saturn's return. Okay, is it a solar return? Okay, I got a yes on the solar return. So you might want to look in your yeah, if you guys are feeling any suicidal tendencies or anything like that, that's a spirit. That's not your regular thoughts. The human consciousness does not think like that. The body will do anything it can to keep you alive. So again, that's when you go, okay, God, I'm going to give these thoughts up to you, because I know that they're not mine. So Kelzago sent a $10 super chat, so I'm answering their question. So yeah, basically what they want you to do, Kelzagos, is act out of character in some type of way to where you're going to get caught up with the police. That's what I'm picking up. And I'm feeling like these people are trying to steal your work. This is definitely about what you do. This is definitely about what you do for work. And so I feel like since that person came in your house, it's been like loss after loss after loss after loss. So I feel like she intentionally, this person does so much spell work. I can barely even breathe. Like the air is so heavy. Okay, so basically, I feel like I feel like this has to do with your job, and this has to do with that girl that was named Sarah. I think her name was Sarah. She came in to your house and was acting all crazy as shit. Okay. It feels like she's done some major ritual. I think that you know what? Maybe she had this planned from the beginning because her rapper boyfriend broke up with her, doesn't want her ever again. Like that shit's not going to continue on because she did something major to screw up. So then she wanted another rapper, and she sees you and she knows Sarah, because I feel like she had to get inside your house with something. Everything's chaotic. Yeah. To get inside your house with something, with it could have been the Ouija board that she brought in. But since that's been brought into your house, she set something into motion while she was there. So I would check it in the vents and shit like that, where she could put a small object. I'm seeing something that looks like a hex bag. Will be like a little small, tiny little pouch thing. Or maybe she left a crystal in your house. She left something there, and that's supposed to steal all of your energy and all of your clout and give it to her. And so this is kind of like chaos magic, but it's like, I think that this person, I don't know if she wants to become famous or what the hell this is about, because she's kind of a shapeshifter energy, but that's the main cause of what's going wrong in your guys' life. And then if she stole anything out of your house, she's been definitely doing witchcraft on whatever item that is. And so that's why these types of people, you cannot let them, she sees you as this handsome king of wands. You can't let people like that around you, like, or in your house or anything, because you have to understand that witches they always have a different agenda, and we don't know what that agenda is until they're in our energy. It smells bad. Yeah, she stole $25. So that stealing of your money is literally symbolic. It's like, it's literal, but it's also symbolic to your abundance. And yeah, if it stinks in your house now, she could have left something that was dead, or that she could have left just an entity that is cursing you, that's making it smell bad. I mean, I'm literally getting that she left something there, and whatever's coming off of that object it's with the intention so she could steal. So this person is so stupid. Okay, this person did this to that other rapper person, and then yeah, you can't find the smell anywhere. This is definitely something that's caused by spirit. That's when you have that type of smell, that when I start to like go, oh, I can't, they smell so bad. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It smells like death and shit mixed together. Okay, good. Yeah, you guys continue to read Psalm 91, and then just add in when it says, also add in Psalm 23, because that one covers money, right? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Okay. And then, yeah, there's some type of devil that's in your guys' house right now. I'm talking about Kel's the ghost. I don't know about everybody in the chat, but I am talking about Kel's the ghost. So that smell, if you have sage, I would say sage and Palo Santo, they're a very strong combination, burning that. But what you have to do is you have to go to the left rear corner of the house and start there. Open up all of the cabinets, open up the blinds, right? Open up so that sunlight can come in. Yeah, so sunlight can come in, okay? Because sunlight's also very cleansing, and the devil loves messes. Okay, so clean the house, just clean up. And again, it may take you even using, and I'm like allergic to bleach, but welcome in, Crazy Cast. It may take even using bleach, Florida water, and sage, Palo Santo to cleanse the house, and even, getting some spray bottles and creating Florida water and using that to clean. If you want to ask Sarah if she left her anything. If this person that's not named Sarah gave Sarah a gift, that's what it is that's causing it. So Whatever she tried to exchange or give to Sarah, that needs to be removed from the home. I'm also picking up on like an attack on your guys' animals. So this energy, we're calling judgment on it right now. I feel like whatever is the presence is there, it's upsetting your pets. So I actually feel like your pets are unsafe with that energy in there. And you gave a pair of shoes. Okay. So yeah, the shoes are, this is so wild. The shoes are very symbolic. Have you ever heard the saying like, that person could never walk in my shoes? Okay. That's a destiny swap thing. So if you gave a pair of shoes, that is bad. That's not good. We need to pray over these shoes because literally she's using them so that she can walk in your path. And what comes along with your path? All of these connections, all of this support, all this creative energy, the ability to write. And so if you gave her your shoes, whether it's Sarah's shoes or it's your shoes that were given to this woman, she's trying to steal your guys' path that way. Okay, so we pray specifically for protection from her. And then I ask that Archangel Michael go to the home, go to your guys' house, and then find out where they planted whatever this is. She gave her shoes. Okay. So yeah. If you have anything that belongs to this woman in your house, okay, get rid of it. Take it out to somebody else's garbage can. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm asking for Archangel Michael to go through your house. And if there's anything that she left in there when she was there, other than that spirit, we just want that removed from your house immediately. Okay. I'm still hearing that you guys will need to cleanse. That's basically, what you guys will need to do is cleanse the space. So this card right here, the Four of Wands in the reverse, talks about this person is basically doing this shit to you because they're bored. This person wants to replace Sarah and move in and live with you. Yes, she always tries to give her clothing because she wants her to wear. This delusional person literally feels like if Sarah wears her clothing, then she'll be wearing her energy, and then it gives that person permission to wear her energy. And no, this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, they attacked your puppy Chewy. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so cleanse. Okay. I do feel it being removed right now. That's what was causing this heaviness in the air, literally. So make sure that you go clean your entire house, open all of the blinds, say a prayer, and then do Psalm 91 and do Psalm 23, and then specifically pray against this person because you do not ever want this. First of all, you don't want this person knowing where you live, even though they do know where you live. You don't want any of objects that belong to them. They are cursed. Get all that stuff out of the house. Don't throw it away in your garbage can in the house. Okay. Take it to somebody else's dumpster. Right. And because that curse energy is not going to affect it's meant to affect you guys. It's not going to affect people in somebody else's garbage can. So put in somebody else's garbage can. Okay. And then go back and then go immediately back to the house. Make sure that you have all of the animals in the room because you need to cleanse your pets. Kel's the ghost. You need to cleanse your pets. I feel like there is something there trying to attack a pet. So you can use Florida water cologne and water, put it in a spray bottle, and you can spray your cats and spray your dogs again, like just a little bit. Okay, so Florida water cologne, it comes in a bottle like this big. Order that online, and then I would order at least 2 of them so that you just have it on supply. So if anything like this ever were to happen again, that you would know how to cleanse something. So you'll want to cleanse, you want to clean up the house, do your laundry, basically go from the left corner of the home when you're doing your sage and Palo Santo. So I'm going to type it in, sage and Palo Santo. If you get a sage and Palo Santo mix, it'll come in one bundle. So you won't have to do sage and then Palo Santo. It's like it'll be combined. But you want to go to the left rear corner of the house, open up everything. Okay, you need to get this smoke underneath furniture. It needs to go underneath the bed. It needs to go over the computer. It just needs to go everywhere. So make sure that you open up all the closets, all the doors to the house, and then go clockwise through the house from the left corner. And then when you get to the front door, open the front door and push everything out. Yeah. And then, so sage and Palo Santo, and then Florida water cologne. And so you can add the Florida water with regular water, and you only need a few drops. And then put it in a little spray bottle, and you can spray your pets and spray their feet. Okay, spray their feet, because I also feel like this has just created like a negative portal in your house. So God, we need to close the portal. Okay. And then whatever you see fit to do with this energy, God, let's remove it. So yeah, cleansing your pets. Yeah, saging, going all the way to the front door, then opening the front door and sweeping the energy out. And then you want to use the Florida water to just clean the doorways and anything that she really touched. Like I just would clean anything that she touched. And then block this person. Make sure that they are blocked, because it's all, everything's symbolic for something spiritual. So if she can still like communicate with you guys, this person is a saboteur. They're a Jezebel. They're really, really evil. They're seriously scary. It's, you don't want this person knowing where you live. Like nobody wants this person knowing that where they live. And I feel like she's trying to basically replace Sarah. So fuck no to that. Just fuck no. This is one of the most unhinged people I've ever met. Truly unhinged. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm getting is going to fix this. And then consistently doing prayer. And then also you need to pray over every connection that you've made, because I don't know how this woman is stealing connections, but that's what she wants to do. Maybe she wants to be a rapper. I don't know what the hell her problem is, but she really needs to go away. She needs to leave everybody alone. Yeah. Yeah. The forgetting spells. So hope. And then I also ask if there's anything cloaked that she left in the house, that be uncloaked, and whatever was taken or given, the pair of shoes, we just rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ. And we ask for deliverance from that. And then we also do a return to sender on her energy. I'm also picking up on a neighbor. You have a neighbor that's a witch also. Actually, I think almost everybody in the chat has a neighbor that's a witch. But I'm not, see, this person was attacking you weeks ago. That person's not attacking you because they can sense that there is something like insidious. She kept tapping your arm. The girl downstairs let her in. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. You need to tell that person downstairs not to let her in. Just say it, like, if you want to keep your life, because this is somebody that could potentially, this reminds me of how Selena got killed by her manager and the manager was just jealous. That's the type of energy that this person holds. So you need to be very, very diligent on keeping her away from anything that you love, because she's been attacking you basically since she was there. She had something when her and this other rapper broke up, she came up with some great batshit crazy plan, and then she involved you guys in it. And no, you are not the one to play with. So yeah, her sabotaging, like, relationships and opportunities, she is getting the energy for those. Like they've been siphoned, but she doesn't have any skill, so she can't use any opportunity, you know? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So you're going to be okay. Just, you know, call your energy and your power back to you, and then ask God, God, if there's any opportunities that's been stolen from me, I ask for those to be given back, because most likely what's also happening is that you have this energy around you. I would really, both of you guys need to take a spiritual shower, a spiritual bath. Just scrub yourself with um, salt and baking soda, especially where she was tapping your arm, you know. You know what is so interesting? This is so random. I wonder if I was getting downloads about this yesterday, because I had a stabbing pain in my left arm right here, and it would like not flip and go away. And I was like, what the hell is this? Um and then I prayed about it and it ended up going away. But my arm was like, you know, when you get like a muscle spasm, it was like spasming. I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, you were having that too. Oh my gosh. So I was totally getting downloads about this yesterday. Okay. So yeah, we rebuke anything that she brought into the house. We return that back to the sender, and we pray that God protect you from that. So yeah, you got to get this smelly ass energy off of you. So I would get to cleaning as soon as possible, because the entity cannot stay around like high vibrational stuff. So you can also bring flowers into the home. Okay. Put them in a flower vase. Uh, Fresh fruit, having apples and oranges and bananas around, that is also very high vibrational. Putting up pictures of animal totems, also very high vibrational. These are all things that demons don't like. Like they don't like a clean house. I think that sounds so weird, but yeah, they don't like a clean house. And if you guys are planning on moving anyways, you might as well just get a jump on cleaning everything, because I feel like she could have dropped some little tiny item or bag or something like that down your guys' vent or something. Like she knew what she was doing. This is about your opportunities, your inheritance, literally. And I feel like because she sees you as, you know, this handsome guy, that she just feels like this is just somebody that you're dealing with, that, you know, when they get told no, they throw a tantrum. So the universe telling her no, this is her fucking tantrum, because she asked for Sarah's destiny and she asked for Sarah's life, and God said no. I'm not kidding. God literally said no to her. And so she's like, okay, yeah, exactly. But you want to clean up the space and clean up the energy so you don't carry it with you to the next place. But yeah. Yeah. Also, I feel like so looking in your birth chart and looking when your solar return is, when the sun, and there might be actually on Google a solar return calculator chart, or calculate it. It's like you enter in the information to a calculator thing and it calculates it. Cause I feel like there's some energy. It's like somebody's trying to force you go into a solar return. So they're trying to do something with your birth chart. So I don't know if this person even knows when you were born. They don't know the time that you were born. So maybe this person went through your shit or something. They know what your name is, and maybe they know the date of your birth, or at least the month and the year, or the month and the day. 444, angelic protection, major protection. Yeah, this is about your 10 of Pentacles. This is completely about your ability to create a 10 of Pentacles. It's about you being influential and so important, and it's also about your material success. So this is just telling you that you're going to get past this energy. You're dealing with, she tried to sacrifice both of you because she doesn't know what she's doing with witchcraft. This person is communicating on that Ouija board with some stupid shit, and it's telling her to do these weird things. And so that's where, because I'm like, where is this person getting all this weird shit from? It's because they have that Ouija board. They think that that Ouija board, I think that was the trigger. That's what triggered this negative entity. So Zozo, please clean up the Ouija board mess. There is a demon of the Ouija board that is supposed to be cleaning up these types of messes, but it's predominantly with her because she has the Ouija board. But yeah, you don't want to. And then if just rebuke any demonic contracts, any contracts or anything done to you, you're in your sleep, anything taken from you, we're rebuking all of this stuff. And then whatever her evil intentions were. Yeah, this was very foolish of her. See, she did this to the last rapper, and now he's having a great fall. He knew that he had to get rid of this person because literally he was going to lose his career if he didn't. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's crazy. She is dumb. She's dumb, but again, she's just being puppeted by this demonic entity. Like literally it's telling her everything to do, and this entity is going to make this woman create a bunch of spiritual crimes, and then it's going to take her soul and her body. And she's going to the way that she looks is going to change like drastically. She's going to look like possessed. So I knew that she was bad news, and that was absolutely terrifying. But yeah, you guys need to move and make sure that you never post your address online, because this, and tell the person downstairs not to let her back in. Yeah, I don't know what 81 is, you guys. So I don't know what that is. But yeah, I would just definitely make sure you do the cleansing now, because you got a monkey on your back and this person brought it into your life. They wanted to block you. Like literally, this person wanted to block you. I do feel like they're afraid that if you move, you won't be accessible to them anymore. You were never accessible to this person. Bikers. Oh, okay. Hell's Angels. Yeah. She is sick now. See, this is what I'm saying. It's already backfired on her, because look at here. Wishing won't make it so. This devil, she's literally a demon. And hopefully she didn't put any type of dead animal in your house, because the smell that I'm smelling smells like rotten flesh or burnt rotten flesh and shit. It's like not a good smell. Yeah. Okay, so make sure that you do those things immediately, and things will turn around, but it's going to take you just cleaning the house and then praying over your pets, because I don't know, I feel like this person, your animals did not like this person, something like that. And so she looked at the animals with definite evil eye, and your pets have been trying to tell you that there's something going on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's gross enough to gag a maggot. That is exactly the type of smell that I'm smelling. Like the cats always scratch her. See, this is what I'm saying, that literally just double confirmation that, yeah, that you can always know if your animals don't like somebody, then that person is not good, because animals are unconditionally loving. Hi, angel guys. Well, welcome in. Animals are always unconditionally loving. And so, yeah, they were like, ooh, hell no, get away. This is about your Ace of Pentacles. She knows that this is coming in from the divine. And I really feel like that's why that other rapper had to cut her off, because she was trying to do stuff to him. Like, you're so lucky that you have Sarah protecting you, because this person, if they could have gotten a little bit of your hair or anything like connected to you, I'm not kidding, they would have done spells on you like they did this other rapper. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where you said something to, though, because I'm not getting that it's online. So, you are dealing with supernatural creatures, Ragnarok. So I don't know how, as far as telepathy, and like I had an experience with a demon one time that possessed my ex, and it was like looking at me, but it looked into me, and it was able to read my minds. It knew what I was going to think before I thought it. It was like the worst experience. But yeah. Xander with an X. Yeah, so if you guys ever come across somebody that like this, I pray that you do not ever come across somebody like this, because it's everything we're talking about, from the shoes to trying to put you in purgatory to bringing that Ouija shit in the house. All of this stuff is all about stealing the destiny of another person. That's all like clear telltale signs. And so she's been sabotaging your destiny, and your destiny was fine the last time I looked at it, but that was with, you were definitely right to come on and ask me about this person, because their energy is making me sick, and I feel like they have a disease. This is some type of demonic attachment thing. Yeah, well, you're definitely, Ragnarok, you're not going through what Kels the Ghost is going through. Thank God. Thank God. I would not even be able to deal with two people going through this situation. That would be so sad. Thank you guys. So yeah, this Hierophant energy, what I was hearing is that, guard your privacy online. You're meant to be this Hierophant energy, which means you're meant to be somebody that holds a power and authority. This is the energy that they wanted to steal, because I feel like also she works for some type of Archon gatekeeper, or works with an Archon gatekeeper. And so since she was in your energy, it's like gatekeeping, basically. Yeah. And these Archons do control gates in the physical world as well. I just know that they don't fuck with me. Like, they don't mess with me. So I don't know. But they definitely do not like this girl. So yeah, also praying to your ancestors, because I feel like your ancestors can come through and provide protection, and also the archangels. But yeah, this just shows me that you have the ability to do this clearing. You just got to commit to it, and then block this person on all social media and all phone types of way, internet, computer, all of that. And again, you don't have to tell anybody why you block them. It's none of their business, Yeah, isn't that crazy, you guys? I always see things like fly in here, and I wonder if it's like a fairy or something. Ooh, wow. And I also feel like she is. Now, what the hell was that? Actually, was a fairy. I also feel like she was communicating with an officer of the law. So yeah, you need to be very careful about this person. I feel like she's trying to set people up. I also feel the fairies. Yeah, absolutely, you guys. Fairies are so good. Sometimes, I mean, they can be dark and mischievous if you mess with their land, but other than that, they're very. See, I've got they're building stuff over here. Actually, they're building stuff all around, but they're building stuff over here, and we've got these humongous fairy trees, and so yeah. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and ask your other question, Kelsey Ghost, because I want to make sure that this situation gets completely taken care of, so that you don't go, because you have been in an unsafe place right now. Like, with this entity around, it could have been causing you guys to fight. So yeah. Oh my God. I'm not even kidding. She tried to put up this blockage. Like I said, her heart's being weighed. She's in the 9 of Swords. This is like staying up all night. Staying up all night crying and stuff. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's honestly how protection works is how much faith you have in God, because you say the prayer, but then if you don't believe in that the prayer will work, it's like you're basically working against yourself. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like so you guys have something supernatural lingering within you, And it's making this person afraid. I can definitely pick up that there's something from Bloodthirsty Viking. That's what I was thinking that you were saying. Yeah. Also, this person has a STD. That could be that sickness that I'm picking up on. They've got a sexually transmitted demon and disease that goes with that demon. Oh my God, I told you it was something in the house. Okay, you found it. Okay, make sure that you just take that, get it out of your house immediately. Literally go get in your car and take it to another dumpster, not your dumpster, and throw that away. There's a bunny in a backpack in your closet. You found the spell. That is fucking crazy. That's a super bad sign. I hope this is not a dead bunny. Like, that's fucked up. What type of crazy fucking shit is that? Damn. I don't even know anything about witchcraft to know what sacrificing that would be. How do you even catch a bunny? Oh my God, it's dead? Oh, that's so scary. Oh my God, no fucking way. That's so bad. Oh my God. See, I knew there was something dead in your house. Holy crap. A dead bunny. This bitch left a dead rabbit. No way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, get rid of that immediately. And you know what? We're coming up on Easter. What type of fucked up Easter ritual was this? Like, oh my God, that's crazy. Random ass backpack. Get rid of the backpack, anything else that you find. Oh, that is so sad. This person literally sacrificed a rabbit. Oh, hell no. God, I'm telling on this person. I report them. That is fucking insane. See, you know what? If you guys would have had a snake, it probably would have found that rat a long time ago. But you guys have cats. I'm so thankful that she did not harm. I want to puke too. I was like almost about to throw up. I am so thankful that she did not harm one of your guys' animals or try to steal one of, like, I don't know if your cat had babies yet, but trying to steal. Oh my God, no, that is terribly horrible. Oh, is it a black animal? I had seen a black animal. And so I was wondering why anybody would sacrifice a black animal. Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling that very sick energy. This is some type of voodoo or Santeria or I don't know, something. I'll have to look up what it means. I know it means something with witchcraft when they leave a dead animal and they'll leave it like on the front door or they'll leave it like in your house or whatever. But it's definitely to curse and hex. Holy shit, that's horrible. My God. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just it's really disturbing and sad that people are sacrificing animals. It's like that's not okay. Okay, I pray that whatever this witchcraft is, because the longer you hold it and touch it, the more of that curse energy is going to get on you. So I pray that, oh my God, that the spirit of that bunny is released from whatever witchcraft and that it can move on in peace. And God, please clear away this person's evil and what they did to that rabbit and everything else that's in that backpack. And you know what? Remember when you were like, why is there blood on the Ouija board when she brought that into your house? That was most likely the rabbit's blood. Like, it just all makes sense now. Literally. She probably came in with that backpack on, had just sacrificed that fucking rabbit to do this spell work on you. Holy shit. Now, actually finding it, oh my God, that is so terrifying. God, please clear this energy away. Return it to sender. I'm glad that your cats are still okay. Yeah, you are still going to be in this star energy, even though she tried to sabotage your destiny. That was only going to continue to happen if that wasn't found, basically. Yeah, return to sender. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Well, at least we got to the bottom of it, because literally that would have kept, oh, yay, you're going swimming. Have a beautiful time. That would have kept your house, that dead shit smell, death and shit mixed together, that would have continued getting worse in your house. What what is the reason of it? What spell is that? I have no idea. I know that it has something to do with destiny. Everything that that we've talked about today, about her, about the shoes, about well, basically her wanting to change her name to Sarah. That's fucking psychotic. That's not normal at all. Okay, that was another sign. And then her bringing a bloody ass Ouija board in the house, that's another sign. These are all signs of destiny swapping and of somebody that is unhinged. And then yeah, she's also got an STD because she's letting these demons do her raw. Yeah, so so literally, so it's this person that wanted to put all of you guys in purgatory, and God said no. Like, that's what I was getting. I was like, God basically said no. They were arguing that you shouldn't, because these people feel threatened by your guys' spiritual gifts. And so they're trying to argue with the divine about you having them. And so God told them basically no. Like, they, whatever they requested, God said no. And they didn't want, this person gets unhinged. They throw temper tantrums when they get told no. They don't understand no. Yeah, getting her nails done and her feet, and oh my God. Nuts, shoes, nails, socks. I don't know exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just anything that's hers, you need to get out of the house. Anything that because trust me, this person also steals a lot. Oh yeah, you said that she stole money from you. So yeah, we also, God, want to address what was stolen. That money was stolen, and then she probably did magic on that money so that any money that was supposed to come to you would go to her. And that's where things are being sabotaged at, basically, is what you're feeling. So we ask that that be cleared away and undone. Damn, you guys, this is so wild. That's why it's so important to make sure that you know the people that you have around you, know the people that, especially if anybody's going to come into your house. I personally, if it's not a serviceman that's here to fix something, I don't let people into my house. I don't have friends either, but I literally avoid situations like this that you guys are going through because I don't have friends. Like, I just don't give people the room to fuck me over. Good. You guys are learning how to hold your energy in. That's very good, you guys. It's all about transmutation of energy. So I think the lesson about this is that don't be fooled by people's outside appearances, you guys. Don't be fooled by what they look like on the outside. They could look like something super attractive, but it's what's on the inside that you need to look at, because, when you're only judging somebody by the way they look on the outside, you're not seeing who they are on the inside. And if you don't really know people, like you know them like an acquaintance, but you don't know them, then just need to be very careful of who you let in your house and who you let around your energy, because literally these people, like, I give the example of somebody showing up at your house after they rob somebody else. Yeah. Okay, I'm so glad that she definitely is listening now. But yeah, this is why I never judge a book by its cover. And again, don't be easy on people, but still be firm with your boundaries. Like, don't be cruel to people and don't be mean to them, but still be firm on you can still have boundaries and be a loving person. Putting up boundaries with this person doesn't mean that you tell them F you and da 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 and die or anything like that. Like, you're just saying, okay, like, I am choosing what's best for my life, and me and my life having a boundary up with you is what is necessary. Okay. And again, when you block these people, you don't ever have to tell anybody. Yeah, you don't have to tell anybody why you block them. And again, Kiwi Kid, if you're somebody that just doesn't do drama, just don't. One of the best ways of getting an attack, sidestepping an attack, is to ignore it. Now, I would say that if it's something that continues, then don't ignore it. But the little petty shit that people try to throw at you guys on a day-to-day basis, most of the time you guys can ignore that stuff. But this type of attack, this was a serious attack. Like, I think, I'm picking up that woman was using voodoo, Santeria, and some other type of magic. And so I don't even know what to call it, but she's sick right now. She's got an STD, she's got demons, and she's just wanting to infect everybody. So be careful of Kels, be careful of that person. They may try to come back, and that's why you need to tell your neighbor not to let them in. Oh, you're welcome. You slept so good. Good. And the 2 people didn't show up. Oh, it was feng shui. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you slept better. That's great. Yeah, so it was feng shui. There is a literal science, you guys, behind feng shui. And that may be another thing, because Kels the Ghost, if you didn't have anything up in your house that was providing protection, like a crystal grid, or just having cleansing all the time, you basically, I don't know what your religion is, or if you even have religion, but there are things that demons don't like. Like I said, fresh flowers, fresh fruit. They can't stand that shit, anything high vibrational. So you can get like a picture of Jesus and put it on the wall, or you can get a cross and put it on the wall. You could get, something stylish that you like, that means something symbolically to you spiritually, and put it on the wall. You want to put up things that somebody who's very unholy, like, let's just say that you had to let somebody in your house in the future, and you don't know if, yeah, cross on your face. There you go. And if you don't know that what they're on, or whatever their deal is, if you have a bunch of high vibrational pictures around you, statues of animals, statues of deities, like whatever it is that you like, runes, stuff like that. If you don't have it, like, those types of things will make people feel uncomfortable. And then you'll be able to know who really is for you and who really isn't for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the cross is not, it's basically to make the person feel like, if you have somebody in your house, the animals that you have on the walls will either make that person feel good or make that person feel bad. If you put a cross on the wall and they're on any fuck shit, they're going to definitely feel uncomfortable with it there. I don't have a cross on my wall, but I do have a lot of pictures. Like, I have a lot of pictures up, and I have a lot of statues. And so those are very, very powerful. And then I open the blinds and I let the sunlight charge everything and clean out. And you've got dream catchers. Yes. Okay. I've got a dream catcher downstairs, but yeah, I should have one over my bed, but I don't really have bad dreams. Not very often. So it's probably because I do so much prayer, though. I'm like obsessed with just continuing to create that boundary with the spirit, going like, okay, and then also, if you set up a crystal grid, make sure that you put with the intention in your crystal grid that I'm only allowing in that which is positive, that which benefits me. Anything that doesn't benefit me is not allowed to come in. So that way, because you don't want to be putting out, oh, I need protection. Oh, I need protection. That'll keep you in a cycle of needing protection. So you want to go, I'm safe and I'm protected and I'm shielded. And only positive is what comes in. There you go. When in doubt, pray it out. There you go. I'm loving that. That is some great wisdom. It's absolutely the truth too. So yeah, you're going to continue to be in this star energy. So, and then of course the 2 of Cups. This love offer is both coming from somebody that you're going to work with, you guys, and it's also coming from your person. So yeah, this averted tragedy, this person's going to be very sick for what they did to you. Oh, she is here. Hi, Sarah. I hope that you're doing okay. I heard about the rabbit and everything, and that's absolutely terrifying. Okay. But you know what? You're going to be okay. This is definitely learning lessons. I want you to cleanse all of your animals. So important to clean your animals because this person wanted to sacrifice one of your animals. I'm not even joking. Forgive this person for what they did, but don't forget it. Make sure that they're blocked on every social media site. And then you're going to start feeling a lot better once you get anything that was attached to her energy out of the house. Okay, permanently. Cleanse the house, clean up the house, and kind of just spend as much time as you can meditating because you need to get your vibration a bit higher. I feel like if you have crystals and stones, if you've got selenite, this is selenite. This is going to help you. I would literally cuddle with this while you meditate. Okay, it boosts the crown chakra a lot. If you have any other crystals, put them out in the sunlight, let them charge up, and then bring them back in the home. Put another intention on them. You're going to be okay. But yeah, just this is just a learning experience about people. Like, it's sad that people like this exist, but they do exist and they do target individuals. And so this person was trying to steal your destiny and they wanted to be with Kels. So that's no. Okay. Just know that these are the telltale signs. Anybody wanting to exchange clothing with you, anybody wanting to give you gifts, you have to ask yourself if somebody is, if somebody's giving you gifts and they're just like, here, you have to ask yourself, why are they doing that? Especially if they're not wanting anything back. Why are they giving you gifts? You just have to ask, like, what are they trying to exchange with me? Because she definitely was trying to shut down your dream state, shut down your waking state. And she eventually was going to plan to replace you. But, she's a soul sucking demon. Literally, she would have sucked Kels to death. I mean, you don't want to get sucked by this person. So yeah, just, God allowed this to happen because Sarah, you're so kind and you're a little bit naive when it comes to people that you feel care about you and that you care about. This is just a wake up call to be able to look beyond what that relationship is basically. But yeah, you're going to grow from this. You're going to become so much stronger and things will balance out. Okay. I don't know what type of spell she was trying to do, but she was trying to bring about a death to one of your animals. And like her killing a rabbit before Easter is very symbolic to me, but I don't exactly know what that means because I don't do witchcraft. But yeah, her sacrificing a rabbit, that is like, I don't know if that's trying to steal the resurrect. So maybe you guys are about to go through a resurrection. I know you guys are about to go through a major shift. Maybe I feel like it was the rabbit's blood that was on the Ouija board. So when you guys seen that, there was all these little hints that were trying to tell you like, this person's bad, this person's bad. Also, I feel like whatever this energy that's around you guys, it's very suffocating. So open up your guys' windows and literally when you sage, go from the left rear and then go clockwise throughout the entire house, open up everything, right? And then when you get to the front door, you just say everything that came with whatever her real name is, okay? Because her name's not Sarah. So everything that came with her, we uninvite, we do not allow in. And anything that was left downstairs with the other neighbor, because I am picking up that there was something that, she just had shit with her. Like, this is why you just got to be really, really, oh, good. You opened all your windows. So yeah, clean your windows, open them, put on some like gospel music. These are all things that will help they'll help lower this entity's ability to manifest. Basically, if you put so much high vibrational stuff around you and you immerse yourself in high vibration, this entity will not want to be around you and it'll just leave. And that's what I'm picking up is going to happen. It's already backfiring. I don't know if this person, what their race is, but they were messing with another race's like religion. Okay, so she doesn't have to be African American. She could be white, but she was playing in voodoo or something like that. Or she could be part Hispanic, whatever this is. She was playing in another group of people's tradition, basically, which is very, very dangerous. Yes. Yeah, and being careful what you feed in your house and everything like that, who you're feeding. You guys are not you guys are entering into a state, Sarah and Kels, where you guys are going to be elevated, and there's a lot of fame that's going to be coming your guys' way. These people want that shit. King Von. Oh, I don't know who King Von is, but yeah, other people are going to, so you're basically getting ready to level up. And so that's why this attack was so extreme. So as you level up, know that being in a new tax bracket or on a higher level, there's going to be people that want to be around you because you have clout or you have fame. And so you need to know that, and just don't be so trusting of people. Know that your first intuition about them is correct. Okay. But this person really glamored themselves. I mean, they really tried to look like it was something else than what it was. Yeah. Very immature energy. I also feel like, you may have younger energies around you in the field that you guys are in. I was seeing like a gated community. It would help to be in a gated community, but you're going to want to basically up your protection and up your safety measures, and know that the people that are monstrous like this, what their intention is to do something to blackmail you, ultimately for money. Okay. And if it's not stealing your man and getting to be with him and getting the clout and fame for that, but this woman wouldn't have stopped there. If she would have gotten Kels, what she was trying to do, by tapping on him, she's trying to tap into his energy. And this is a very important part of the body. Your elbows is very important. So it has to do with how you can bend and how you look at things, basically. But yeah, singing gospel, saying prayers, opening the blinds, all this stuff is going to help you guys. But yeah, just know that you're leveling up, and in this new level, you're going to have other people around you that are going to be looking to you guys as leaders, and they may, everybody's got their own agenda, right? Like, my agenda is to help you guys find guidance and help you guys find God and help you guys find peace. And other people may not be as kind as me, right? Like, they may not be like that. So just know that regardless of what they look like on the outside, that God always asks for intuition, always asks for God to give you a sign about people, so that you know who you're letting into your house, who you're letting into your life. Because you've just got to be very careful with people nowadays. I don't know if it was always like this, but yeah, you guys are going to become world renowned. That's what I'm saying, is that this is inevitable. So you coming into contact with others, socialness is part of the game, but you don't have to tell people about your real self. Like, you don't have to tell them real information about you. Okay. I don't want you to be afraid of having friends, but you need to have friends that are on your level, that are not on this type of shit. Right. And so I feel like the more that you become aware of yourself, the more you're able to weed out those thoughts that attracted in this person. Because I feel like this person, they latched onto you from the very beginning. And it's about you guys being this emperor energy. And I know he looks old. No, you guys are not old, but the emperor is the boss. He's the leader. The emperor looks after people that are in a weaker position and has to defend those that are in a weaker position. And so that's why, as you step up into this higher ranking with the Hierophant and into the 9 of Cups, you need to be aware of people that are just coming into your life to spy on you because they want to get the inside scoop or whatever. They're going to really regret this shit. This person that did this is going to definitely be in the hospital. But that's just, you know, whatever God's going to do to them is fair, because this person was wreaking havoc in your house. Yeah, 5 of Swords. You just realize that in the industry that you're in, the music industry, you're dealing with people that always put themselves first, and in a way that's actually destructive to other people. They're extremely self-centered. So you need to just be aware that at any given moment, some of these people that you interact with will turn on you. And that's why you need to know what other people's intentions are and ask God to reveal. It's like, God, if there's anybody around me that means me harm or doesn't have good intentions for me, please show them to me. Give me intuition about it. And you'll be able to weed the snakes out. This is the year of the snake. And I feel you're 44 turning 240. You're awesome. 44 is such a powerful number. Oh, good. Armed to the teeth, but you want to go to Myrtle Beach. You know what? I just looked at pictures of Myrtle Beach. A beautiful place. Yeah. So definitely clean out your house. Make sure this person is blocked. They can never come back into your life. That would be bad. It would be bad. Also, I feel like there is somebody that is here spying on you. But I feel like once you move, that's not going to be an issue anymore, because they're not going to be in your vicinity. They're not going to be like a neighbor. I'm wondering if it's a person downstairs. See, it feels like, this is what it feels like, Kels. It feels like ever since that person walked into your house, everybody else around you has turned on you. That's what it feels like. And I don't know what fuck type of entity or spell that is. I have no idea what that has to do with Easter either. But I feel like she was trying to turn this person that lives below you into some type of spy, so that they're always listening to you or something. So yeah. And I feel like that person was taken over by a spirit. So you want to pray for yourself and pray for those that are around you. Okay. And then because again, when people come to your house, you don't know what they've just done, unless you really, like, that's your sister, your literal sister, and you really know them very well, or your father or something like that. Like, somebody could literally go rob somebody, pew them, and then show up at your house, and they could be followed by the people that they just robbed. You know what I'm saying? And that's a type of energy that she brings around, is just death. You got this strength that will endure. I feel like once you move, this is going to get completely better. But yeah, you know, taking a little vacation, but definitely clean the rest of your house, because that could have, I mean, I am feeling like the energy is gone, but you still need to cleanse the house big time. And cut cords, do an Archangel Michael cord cutting meditation. Steve Noble has them. He's got amazing meditations. It's either Noble or Nobel. I forget, but Archangel Michael. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely Archangel Michael cord cutting meditation. This is definitely about your guys' work, what you're working on, this album or this book or whatever. But yeah, I feel like whatever they had intended, I really feel like God just spared you from. So I hope that you're okay. You guys are doing okay. Drink some detox tea and drink lots of water. Bless your water. Again, never, ever, ever be very careful of who you eat from. If somebody offers you some chocolate or some shit, don't take it. Like, just be careful who you eat from, and always pray over your food. There's a reason Jesus prayed over his food. Jesus was getting persecuted just like you were getting persecuted, Kelsagosin, where it was like almost everybody was out for him. So he was always praying over the food, like always. So yeah, this person's next step is to be in the tower. So they're going to be in You good. You threw the cookies away. Yes. And I'm always really like, hell no, I don't eat food from people. Where I live, there's lots of Mormons and stuff, and they like to bake like all the time. And so they'll straight up bring cookies and shit. And, hey, welcome. And I'm like, fucking, oh, thank you. Duh, it right into the trash. Cause I'm like, hell no, I'm not eating your shit. Like, I don't know what your house is like. I don't know what your kitchen looks like. Like, if it's dirty or clean, and I don't know what you put in this shit. So I'm just like, no, I don't take food from people. And I always definitely am praying in advance, and while I'm there with the food. So yeah, voodoo is very powerful. It is absolutely terrifying, and it can unalive people. Okay. But just how, yeah, the musical Book of Mormon. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Yes, good, good. You guys are listening to your intuition. Yeah, anytime that your intuition says, oh, don't eat that, don't eat it. There's been times when like I have a peanut allergy, so there's been times where, I've almost eaten it, but my intuition's like, just check the back, see if there's peanuts in it. And of course it's peanuts, and it's like, why the fuck would this be in this object? But whatever. The South Park guys made it. Oh, that's funny. I used to love South Park. So yeah, this person's going to be in the tower today. I really feel like this person may end up in jail. They're definitely dissatisfied with not getting your destiny. They did everything the demon told them to do, and it still didn't work. Exactly. People really need to understand that when Mother Nature needs you, and Mother Nature needs you, like needs all of you light workers, all of you guys, that Mother Nature, like these people could go bury a jar of shit in the ground with your name on it. And Mother Nature is going to be like, huh, whose energy is this? Well, I see the name here, but that doesn't hold that person's energy. Whose piss and shit is this? That's who they're going to curse. Mother Nature is like ruthless. And that's why we see a lot of natural disasters happen, because literally somebody will try to take somebody out that's an earth angel, and Mother Nature goes, oh, hell no, I'm sending a hurricane, or I'm sending a drought, or I'm sending a famine, or whatever else, to that person, to that area. And so that's why getting out of the area of these people, I mean, this person that did this to you is going to have a lot more to focus on, because I feel like they were doing something that was supposed to build up, and then something was supposed to happen on Easter Sunday. Jesus, 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 please deliver us. So yeah, they're also emotionally exhausted in trying to overcome your energy. Basically, that you have this strength, and they're emotionally exhausted. So they may retaliate again when you kick somebody out of your energy and you go out, you get the boot. Basically, it's done. You're going to kick this person out of your energy, and they're going to know they're going to try to contact you guys within 15 minutes of them, basically the cords being cut, because that little freaking blood-sucking vampire person that you were dealing with, whatever they were, witch, whatever, I don't even know what to call that shit, combination of all supernatural things. Yeah, she also was trying to mess with your guys' memory, so you wouldn't think it was her. But you haven't had anybody else in the house, so who the hell could it have been? Like, literally. So yeah, this person's also extremely depressed. And so they're going to be trying to reach out, and then that's when they may try to show up at the house. They're after your rewards. They're after your fame, your public recognition, and your success. And so there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Reiki is another thing that it works wonders on situations like this. So yeah, you definitely, and again, even though this person did this to you, I don't want you guys to hate this person, because it's not healthy to hold on to hatred. I'm just really feel like you guys are so blessed and so safe that your animals did not die while this person was around. I like literally felt so much. I felt the fear of death around your pets. And so, yeah, the fact that she didn't, you know, she didn't steal one of them or whatever she was going to do to them. I feel like you guys are really fortunate. Really, really fortunate. And your animals keep you safe. Like when you don't have an alarm, your pets are your alarm system. You know, your cat or dog will notify you if there's somebody in the house that shouldn't be. But yeah, you need to call judgment on this situation. Say, God, I call judgment on this situation, because this is truly about somebody wanting to steal clout, and clout's not even a tangible thing. So this is like retarded, but yeah. It just means that you guys have a bigger purpose than you realize. If you got randoms coming in trying to do this type of shit, yeah. So if you feel like after you cut the cords with her and everything goes fine, if you feel like her energy tries to attach back, do the cord cutting meditation again. And we're asking Archangel Michael to cut the cords with this person and to keep them cut. Do not allow anything else to attach, and to uncloak anything else that she had cloaked in. I mean, because literally she had that backpack with the dead rabbit in it cloaked. That's why you guys walked by that closet and you did not pick it up that there was something in there, is because she cloaked it. So whatever she's been doing with this demon seems like it's on a bigger scale. Yeah, she's going to be very wounded. This was to intentionally, permanently keep you in a wounded state. And so that you would have to prepare for an assault. Again, you guys don't owe anyone anything. And people need to stop acting like they're entitled to whatever is yours, because that's just not true. God has different stuff for everybody, and the more that we can accept what God has for us, the easier our life's going to be. Yeah, King of Cups. This King of Cups energy is awesome energy that you hold. The thing is that the King of Cups is a nurturer. He's warm, caring, empathetic, friendly, outgoing. And so people will see this as a weakness. They'll see you being kind as a weakness. And no, that's a damn lie. Your kindness is the biggest strength that you have. That's not a weakness at all. Your kindness is what's going to attract in loyalty. And so again, people look at the King and Queen of Cups as being weak, and like they're going to just allow whatever to go down. And that's just simply not the case. And you're the King of Pentacles. So yeah. Well, we already had the Emperor out here, but this is just showing you that the two avenues she was attacking was your money and your relationships, your love. And literally, this person would have given you an STD if they could have gotten in your pants. So just beware of people being on some weird shit. Yeah, this is what they want. That Ace of Cups. This is the Holy Spirit giving you an offer. You know, that woman, if she was getting offers from the Holy Spirit, she wouldn't have felt like she needed to steal your offers. But you guys are going to become stronger for this. And, you know, knowing that you have protection, I am surprised that this shit, like, if you hadn't done anything at all, no prayer, nothing for protection, this thing could have actually hurt you. So I'm like really just thankful that your animals are okay and that you guys are okay. You're also going to receive justice for this. And that's part of the Holy Spirit being here for you. You're absolutely going to receive justice for this. This person's dissatisfied and they're about to be extremely ill. All right. Six of Pentacles. They wanted you breadcrumbed. Now they're going to have to be forced to be breadcrumbed by the universe, which means this person doesn't have money. So hopefully God takes their car away so they can't drive to you. I don't even know if they have a car. But yeah, this Seven of Cups illusions, we rebuke it in Jesus's name. Okay. We are not accepting any illusions at this time. or in the near future. Just hell to the no. And then again, this moon magic that she was doing has something to do with Easter. So I'm wondering if Easter marks any type of transit, or I don't know. Do you guys know if Easter Sunday is like it can't be an equinox, right? Why would Easter Sunday? This is just like mind-boggling to me. It is definitely something that was supposed to take you out by Easter Sunday. Spring solstice is coming. Okay, so maybe it is about some type of transit. Oh, this person's crazy though. Yeah, you brought illumination to this subject because they were never going to be honest with you about what they did. And I feel like what she did to you is way less than what she did to this other rapper. So, like, literally, you avoided tragedy. I think this other person could have lost a family member or something like that. Yeah, this is a bad time for them to, I mean, they committed to this ritual, to this Easter Sunday thing. They really committed to this shit, this crazy person. And then for the rest of you guys in the collective, whoever this enemy is of yours, they've committed to this, Easter Sunday thing. So basically what you want to do is start praying for protection now and asking for protection. That this is going to bring about a 10 of swords for this person. And they think that they're bringing this 10 of swords to you, but it's not actually coming to you. It's going to them. The 3 of wands in the reverse. This is because they took some very bad advice from a demon. They took some super stupid advice from a demon. And also, it's just bad luck is going to be plaguing this person. So you don't want them coming around you, your neighbors, anybody that you know. Because they're going to bring that bad luck and try to throw a 10 of wands on you. And this is the STD and all this other shit that they're burning. Also, she's literally in the 5 of Pentacles. I don't even think she has a house to live in. This person is absolutely homeless. They want your home. That's why she left that there. Yeah, they want to crucify you on Easter. I seriously am picking up on some type of scientific energy or whatever that is monitoring somebody that's trying to literally, somebody literally thinks one of you guys is Jesus and wants to literally try to crucify you, which is crazy. And they're just doing it with curiosity to see if you'll rise from the dead. I feel like some of you have already died and came back. So yeah. But yeah, this person, they're screwed. They're going to be in the 5 of Pentacles. Anything else? And then the 4 of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely talking about an ending, permanent ending. And you have got Archangel Michael here. And I tell you, when Archangel Michael shows up, it's a problem for other people. It becomes a major problem. Yeah, you did. This is what I'm saying is that, this crucifixion shit is not going to happen. And if you were to feel like you went through an ego death on Sunday or something like that, that would be the part of this experience that's actually beneficial. Is like they're trying to initiate you. October 2023. Yeah, and you passed and came back. Exactly what I'm talking about. So again, this person's just a fucking sadist. Beware of anybody coming in with too good to be true offers. Okay. Your intuition will let you know. And then the Lovers in the reverse. This person can't make a decision about somebody, and they're also have made the wrong decision. They're being abandoned by their friends and everything like that. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. It's the Christ consciousness energy does not die. You also have the Magician. So this is why you're more powerful than them. Light is more powerful than dark, if we're going to look at it that way. The higher vibrational things in the spiritual realm are more powerful than the lower vibrational things. And so it's just aligning our energy with the high vibrational stuff. This person's going to experience lots of regrets and many setbacks. Truly. Okay, is there anything else that they need to know? Oh yeah, so when this person tries to contact you or attach a cord, make sure that they're blocked. And if you feel them trying to do something to you again, just immediately get to prayer, immediately get to burning sage. You've got to really cleanse these people up out of your energy. 2 of Wands. So yeah, you guys will command the respect and attention of others, embark on a new adventure, act decisively, research carefully before making a decision. Maybe go on a mini vacation. Honestly, if you could have somebody else come clean the house so you didn't have to do it, but I think God wants you to take part in the cleansing. Yeah. Whatever nostalgic memories you have with this person from the past, you need to release that, because they're going to keep playing on those memories, and those memories have been altered in your brain. I feel like they intentionally tried to they intentionally tried to do something to your memory. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy. This is what they wanted you to have a great fall. This is your energy, Sarah. This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to take out your cat. That's most likely why your cat, because you're the Empress, also most likely why your cat bit and scratched her. Also, this person is a snitch for the police. They're a fucking liar. And so they also wanted to set somebody up, which that shit right there irritates me. You guys have the high priestess energy, and thank God for that. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Is there anything else? King of Swords. There's somebody watching this person. So, this is actually going to work out for your benefit. But yeah, this sacrifice energy, this was the first card today, you guys, for them. They wanted to, this is like basically what they did to Jesus, only Jesus was hung the other way. But yeah, hell to the no. And again, whatever this freaking stupid ass agenda is of trying to take people out that have Christ consciousness, you cannot kill Christ consciousness. I don't know why people are still believing that that's possible. And trust me, this person may be too sick in the future to come against you again. But I would probably be traumatized for a long time. But I don't want you guys to feel afraid of other people. Okay? You guys have the ability to protect yourself. Yeah, absolutely. This is what I'm saying. And so it's already happened in another timeline. These people have succeeded in another lifetime, getting you in trouble, but you didn't get crucified for it. If you had a lifetime where you were crucified, because that was a very popular punishment for a very long time, right? You're not going to experience that in this lifetime. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You guys definitely remember this other lifetime. Well, you've paid your due then, basically. People don't owe you shit, and you don't owe them shit. They think that they owe you bad karma, and they don't even know what bad karma is yet. It's going to hit them so swiftly. I'm not even kidding. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys. Anybody that had questions that didn't get answered, just know that if you send me a $10 super chat, I will be able to answer them. I can't guarantee that I can answer everybody's question. So I just prioritize, but I am trying to make myself available to you guys. Yeah, again, they can't steal the second coming energy from you guys. Like that's, inviting in positivity. You guys can also play crystal singing bowl sound baths to cleanse the energy. All right. I'm going to go pray and cleanse my energy. You guys do the same. All right. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next one.